Hello everyone and welcome to our final episode this season of Ferris Sports Update. I'm your host Rob Bentley and thanks for tuning in. On today's show we'll recap what happened this past weekend in Ferris State women's golf and men's tennis action, and we'll highlight the year in review for Ferris State athletics. We'll start with women's golf, and with us is sophomore Libby Berens. And first of all, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations. This past weekend the Bulldogs a runner-up finish in the GLIAC Championships held down in Ohio. Just talk about the team's performance this past weekend.
Well, we did really well. We took second this year, so that was really good. We started out in third both the first and second day, and then came back and beat Ashland for second place, so it was really good. I
know kind of a change in weather patterns down there at the GLIAC Championships.
Yeah,
talk about how the weather changed from day one to day three.
Well, it slowly got better. Like the first day it was pouring. It just like the rain did not let up. Second day we started off with rain and the sun came out, and then the third day it was gorgeous out there. So got really lucky with that.
Certainly one of the favorites going into the GLIAC Championships. Grand Valley State always there as well. Just talk about the fact that you were able to climb the leaderboard a little bit and move up into that second place finish on the final day.
Yeah, Grand Valley's always been really good at golf. They have some key players like Kelly Hardigan and Gabrielle Shipley, and they played really well, and we held our own for first couple days in there, and some of us struggled, but we all just slowly climbed up that leaderboard and got up there.
I know 3 players in the top 10 overall. Talk about some of the individual performances and who kind of led the way for the Bulldogs.
Definitely our senior, Ashley Swanson, and our other senior, Jacqueline Mulder. They did really well this weekend. They were constant. They didn't really struggle at all. And then our freshman, Kelsey McKinley, did really well. She tied for 6th this year, so that's awesome as a freshman that she could do that.
Such a great tradition in the Bulldog program, but first time here, our highest finish rather since 2008. Certainly a great deal of accomplishment in earning that runner-up finish.
Yeah, we've been doing really well this season. Hopefully next weekend we can do well again.
I know the Bulldogs started off in the fall. You had a good fall season. You came back though, and it seems like here in the spring, every tournament you've been in the top 4 overall, and certainly some great performances here in the spring.
Yeah, our team's really stacked this year with our 3 seniors, and then Liz Bauernfeind, and then myself. We all do really well, and then along with Kels, we just make up a good team, and we've been doing really well, like top 3 finishes a lot of the time, and it's been a real fun season for us.
I know you've seen a lot of these teams in the GLIAC throughout the season. Certainly had to give you some confidence going in that knowing that you had the ability to beat some of these teams.
Yeah, we in the fall we won an Indianapolis tournament, and so we beat Indy and then Grand Valley and Ashland, and they were all there, and we proved definitely to ourselves and everybody else that we are a threat, and so next weekend we should be able to show them again that we are that threat.
You started off the spring, Bulldogs winning the tournament down in Daytona Beach, Florida. You had a couple runner-up finishes. What's maybe been the highlight of the spring for you personally and for the team?
Personally, it was our D1 tournament that we played in. I played really well, and also Ashley Swanson played a really awesome too. We ended up almost taking that tournament, so that was good. Yeah, it was just a really fun time. We kicked butt for all the D1 teams, and it was just awesome.
I know that performance earlier in April got you the GLIAC Player of the Week honor, and certainly one of a couple Bulldogs to win that honor this spring. Golf seems like it's an individual sport, but still some team accomplishments as well to go along with those individual awards.
Yeah, I definitely love golf that way, that I can like push myself individually and try to win a tournament, but I can also help my team out, and we can get that team win at the same time. It's definitely different from all the other sports out there.
I know coming up next, the NCAA Regional Championships, and the Bulldogs expected to receive a regional bid when those are announced here this week. Talk about going into the regional and what it's going to take for your team maybe to be able to move on.
Well, definitely we haven't a lot of practice time since the weather this spring, which was really crappy, but as long as we practice this week and do what we're supposed to and just keep our heads mentally in the game when we at regionals this weekend, I think we'll have a great chance of going to nationals, which is pretty awesome for us.
You mentioned Indianapolis. It'll be held in Indianapolis, and certainly a little bit of familiarity maybe with the course down there.
We're actually at Purgatory, so we've not played there. The men have, and so our coach will be pretty known for that. So we can like get to know the course, which is nice. And so it's going to be a tough course. There's a lot of bunkers out there, but placement golf, and we'll be okay.
I know you mentioned the men's team. They actually won their home tournament this past weekend at Khaki Golf Course, and certainly received already their 12th consecutive NCAA tournament appearance. The women's team right up there as well, 11, 12 years in a row. Once this bid's announced, just talk about that great tradition for Ferris State golf.
Well, it's only my second year going out there, but I can't wait to go out there again and just like prove to everybody what a good team we are and stuff. And it's just, I don't know, it's really nice to be able to represent Ferris out there on the golf course.
I know as a student athlete, always a lot of time invested in the classroom as well. Talk about your academic major and what's in store down the road.
I am in architecture right now. I am switching my major to interior design next year. So it's just been, I love it still right now, but it's just time management is a huge thing, and balancing that is a lot of work. But I mean, I love doing golf, and I won't ever quit that. So.
Certainly this spring has to be challenging with the weather, and I know we've talked about it here on several episodes. How do you battle that as a golfer and dealing with those weather conditions?
You just try to stay mentally under control. Like, that's nothing you can like control. So as long as you just like take one shot at a time and do all the practice outside of it you can, you just kind of take it as it is.
What are some of the team goals going into the regional championships, and what do you hope to accomplish individually and as a team?
Individually, I would I didn't have the best weekend at GLIACs, but I would like to get my scores lower for that, just to move past last weekend. And for team-wise, I'd like us to take regionals at first place and then get our bid to nationals, so that'd be awesome.
As you look at the regional field and the teams expected to be there, who are some of the top contenders for those regional bids?
University of Indianapolis is our major competitor, along with Grand Valley. And then there's a couple other ones that we've beaten them all. So I mean, it just depends on how it all falls and how the course is playing. But hopefully we can show our colors.
I know you're a West Michigan native from the Zeeland, Holland area. Yep. Talk about what attracted you to Ferris State and why you decided to become a Bulldog.
I just loved it. Mike is awesome. He's a great coach. It was pretty much that. And then I met all the girls, and they were awesome too. And it's close enough to home where I can still have my home life and still have my school life, and I got golf and academics all at the same time. It just was the perfect fit.
I know a team this year with some young players like yourself, but some seniors as well. Talk about those seniors and what they've meant to the program and the team.
A lot. Ashley and Em and Jackie, they're awesome. They're some of my best friends out there. We've had great times, and they're amazing golfers, and they commit 100% to golf, and they bring so much to the team that we're definitely going to miss them next year.
I know as you head into the regional championships, certainly going to take some good rounds of golf to have a chance to move on. Talk about going to the regional championships and what that means for the Bulldogs.
Well, last year we got to go, and it's really cool to go out there and go against the top people in our region. And I don't know, it's going to be tough, but it'll just be a good experience for us to push us to get to nationals.
Well, best of luck to the Bulldogs, and looking forward to hopefully what will be a good run here in the postseason, and certainly a great weekend this past weekend at the GLIAC Championships.
Well, thank you.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.